Do you know how old Pakistani iron is? Is it purely handmade brown sugar? A silky trail begins with the video. The photographer takes a bird's eye view of the mountains. It shows you a local natural atmosphere. This is the moment in Pakistan. This is also the season when the sugarcane is ripe. Sugarcane is also a cash crop here. It is also the main raw material for making sugar. Early in the morning, the Pakistani uncle began to work in the fields. Harvesting now. The sugarcane needed today to make sugar. There are roads in the fields in the countryside. It's usually not too wide. So sometimes it's inconvenient for motor vehicles to enter. It was Pakistan most of the time. Uncle and family. Follow the scout trail. Hand on shoulder. They bring the sugarcane back to their homes. Fortunately, it's not far away. It's 200 or 300 meters away. Very convenient. Now as the camera turns. So this is where the sugarcane is juiced. The brand of tractor is New Holland. Owned by Fiat. In the middle is a drive shaft. Attached to it is a juicer. Said it was a juicer. It's just two rollers squeezing each other. With the power of the tractor. Two rollers rotate freely. Now insert the sugarcane between the two rollers. So the juice inside the sugarcane is fried. Follow, and the juice goes into the pit underground. There are two water storage containers in the pit at this moment. It is convenient to use alternately at any time. On the other side, pour out the clean residue. After one of the pictures is full, do a swap directly. This young man should be the grandson of the old man. Take some out and let them drink. Although this scene is rather primitive, but I personally feel that it is better than 3. Brother, it's much cleaner over there. At least I didn't see cow dung all over the ground. And flying around. Fly. This big bottom pot is used to boil sugar. Before pouring into the pot, it needs to be filtered again. After all, sugarcane juice, the inner mother still has a residue of bagasse. It is estimated that the current production process, some people can't take it. To be honest, this situation is more hygienic. At least the use of each pot. It has been cleaned in advance. It's a lot better than adding some technology and hard work. This is the original decoction stone. What is not appropriate for this sentence to say here? It must have been a poem by Chao Ji. Boiled bean osmunda. Beans are crying in the kettle. Originally born of the same root. Why is it too urgent to fry each other? How do you feel? Sugarcane juice is boiled with bagasse. After drying, the bagasse can be directly used as fuel. It can be said that basically no resources are wasted. Recycle and reuse. In fact, this bagasse. If you raise cattle and sheep, the overall effect will be better. It's a good feed. Pure natural. How far does this juice boil? I guess everyone is more curious. Boil the sugarcane juice. The fire can't be too big, otherwise, it will burn easily. It doesn't take long to see the photographer's lens language. As the camera turns, I knew that this time would definitely not be short. After completely boiling, skim the foam. Eventually this original juice will be left in the pot. Original juice. Boil sugar here. In fact, the main thing is to remove the water from the sugar. The sugar will settle naturally. And water vapor evaporates naturally. After the water vapor evaporates, the rest is sugar. Notice this full slope. It should be this bagasse. It just makes a closed loop. It really is inexhaustible. As long as you can squeeze sugarcane juice, there's enough bagasse. There is enough fuel for heating. It can be said to be shape, became a perfect closed loop. And it turns out that the sugarcane juice comes down to this. It's almost over. Even if it's thoroughly boiled. And then we pour the whole thing into the mold. This thing is all matched 1:1. Just like our hometown makes mung bean vermicelli skin. There are special abrasives. It's all 1:1 together. This situation seems to be evenly mixed. Mix this sticky substance evenly. Prevent stratification. This little grandson probably wants to try the early. And then finally, it solidifies naturally after natural cooling. Before it solidifies completely, I'm going to have to mold these brown sugar cubes. Use a special knife to split the brown sugar cubes. Then draw a square block in the middle. Convenient post-packing. This feeling is actually similar to making tofu, in order to facilitate sales later. Piece by piece for easy packing. And then finally, it cools down completely, and then it starts to unmold. The feeling of the word demolding, not appropriate here. To be precise, it should be packed. Homemade brown sugar like this can be stored for a long time. After all, there are no additives. It can really be said to be pollution-free green food. This brown sugar is really good stuff. At least, no technology and hard work. Not like their third brother next door. Small planes are everywhere. There's really no need to worry about hygiene. At the moment, the Pakistani uncle is weighing. The color of the bag is different. The weight is also different. He is also a very down-to-earth uncle. The overall weight is given high. The above is Pakistan's old iron. The entire process of producing brown sugar. That's the end of today's video. If you like the video, you can long press the screen. Appreciate 3 free little flowers. Thanks for your attention. I'm Bro. See you next time.